Welcome to Litbit channel. Today we will see the poem Mirror by Sylvia Plath, line by line explanation. Sylvia Plath was an American poet, novelist and writer. She was born on October 27, 1932 in Boston, Massachusetts. Father name is Otto Plath, was a German immigrant and biology professor, and her mother Aurelia Schobert Plath was a student of Otto's, who later taught German and English. Then she had a brother, Warren, born in 1935. About her education, attended Smith College in 1952-1955 on a scholarship. Then studied creative writing and literature and published her first poem in the Smith Review 1950. About her career, she won a Fulbright scholarship to study at Newham College, Cambridge in 1956 to 57 and met a married British poet Ted Hughes in 1956. She published her first collection of poems, The Colossus and Other Poems, in 1960, and she wrote her semi-autobiographical novel, The Bell Jar, in 1963. About her struggles and death. She suffered from depressions and mental illness throughout her life. Then she suffered from depressions and mental illness throughout her life. Then she had a tumultuous relationship with Ted Hughes, who left her for another woman. Then she died on February 11, 1963 at the age of 30. Then she posthumously published collections of poetry including Ariel 1965 and Crossing the Water in 1971. The Bell Jar became a classic of American literature. After that, her intense and emotionally raw writing styles exploring themes of mental illness, identity and morality. Her writing based on confectional poetry movement and modernist and surrealist movement and feminist literature. Got a Pulitzer Prize for Poetry in 1982 for the collection of poems, National Book Award nomination for The Bell Jar 1963. Overall, Sylvia Plath's life was remarked by both creative brilliance and personal turmoil, leaving behind a lasting legacy in American literature. Let's see the poem. First line, I am silver and exact. It means the mirror describes itself as silver, symbolizing clarity and precision. I have no preconception. It means the mirror claims to be objective without bias and assumption. Next line, whatever I see, I swallow immediately. It means the mirror reflects everything it sees without hesitation or distraction. Then next one, just as it is unmistaked by love or dislike. It means the mirror reflects reality without emotional influence. Next line, I am not cruel, only truthful. That means the mirror asserts its honesty even if it shows unpleasant truth. Next line, the truth of a little god four-cornered. It means the mirror compares itself to a small all-seeing deity. Next line, most of the time I meditate on the opposite wall. It means the mirror spends most of its time reflecting the wall opposite it. Next line, it is pink with speckles. I have looked at it so long. It means the mirror describes the wall appearance and its familiarity with it. Next line, I think it is a part of my heart. It means the mirror feels a connection to the wall as if it is a part of its own being. Next one, but it is flickers. It means the wall appearance change, symbolizing the impermanence of things. Next line, faces and darkness separate us over and over. It means the mirror reflects different faces but darkness intervenes. Next line, now I am a lake. The mirror compares itself to a still, reflective body of water. Next one, a woman bends over me. It means a woman approaches the mirror seeking self-reflection. Next line, searching my reaches for what she really is. It means the woman searches the mirror for her true identity. Next line, then she turns to those liars, the candles or the moon. It means the moon looks away from the mirror, honest reflection to more flittering light sources. Next line, I see her back and reflect it faithfully. It means the mirror continues to reflect the woman's image even when she turns away. Next line, she rewards me with tears and an agitation of hands. It means the woman's response to her reflection with emotional distress. Then next line, I am important to her. It means the mirror recognizes its significance in the woman's life. Next line, she comes and goes. That means the woman returns to the mirror repeatedly. Then next line, each morning it is her face that replaces the darkness. That means the woman faces is the first things the mirror reflects each day. Next line, in me she has drowned a young girl and in me an old woman. It means the mirror reflects the woman's aging process, symbolizing the passage of time. Next line, races toward her day after day like a terrible fish. It means the mirror reflects the woman's mortality, comparing her to a fish rising to the surface. A woman searches for her true identity in the mirror, but the mirror reflects reality while other souls are flittering but false images. The mirror reflects the woman aging process, symbolizing the passage of time and mortality. Then the woman's emotional response to her reflection reveals her inner struggles and fears. Then the mirror serves as a symbol of how society objectives and scrutinizes individuals, particularly women. The poem's central idea is that the mirror provides an unflinching and honest reflections of oneself, revealing the truth about one's identity, aging, and mortality, which can be both terrifying and liberating. Thank you viewers. Thanks for watching this video.